Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. This is a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Virgo, let's see what the month has in store for you. We're going to pull some cards for your current energy of the person, people, situation surrounding you, overall outcome of those situations for the month of January 2022. Keep in mind, it is a general reading. Of course, it may not resonate with all of you. That's okay. Feel free to check out your other placements. If you do enjoy the reading, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. Got some repeating energy from the Taurus reading here. A couple of repeating cards. So you may be dealing with a Taurus. You may have a strong Taurus placement. If you have a Taurus placement, like if you're a Taurus rising, Taurus moon, Venus, something like that, make sure you check out that video. It may have a message in there that you need to hear. Wow, okay. All right, Virgo, I really like how this this month progresses, because we are going to start off with a couple little challenges. I'm not going to lie. We've got the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I just wanted to show you that here. So I'm seeing really something blossoming here by the end of the month. So something gets a lot better, and it's almost going to feel like you've received some kind of a gift or some kind of peace offering from someone, and it just makes everything a whole lot better. We start off with a couple of threes here. We've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Three of Swords. There's something that you are just stuck on, that you are wanting to continue working on, and it is just not happening here. It's like every step of the way you feel like you're making progress, and then there's some kind of disappointment, setback, even heartbreak. I'm gonna say you're getting really stuck onto this Three of Pentacles. Such a beautiful card for me as a reader. It's one of my favorite cards. It's about teamwork, working together, respecting each other, building something for the future, whether it comes up in terms of your work, your finances, or a relationship. For me, it's a good energy. However, coupled with the Three of Swords here, I mean, it's disappointing. You almost feel like you've decided to work on something, or you've spent your time and your energy on something that has not been worthwhile. Okay, it's like you've wasted your time, you've wasted your resources. It just keeps ending in disappointment, sadness. There could be someone who does something that is feeling quite heartbreaking to you. It's like you thought you had you had your own sort of goals and visions, and you thought you were sharing that with someone else or with multiple people, and you find out that it's not the case. That's just what you wanted and what you thought you were working towards together, but you were not. You were working on it on your own, and someone else either changed their mind about what they want for the future, or didn't have the same kind of thing in mind to begin with, unfortunately. Virgo, there may have been a situation where, unfortunately, you or someone else, I'm not just going to blame you, but maybe you didn't communicate what you actually wanted appropriately enough. Like, you were more willing to just kind of do things practically, to just kind of throw yourself into a situation rather than having the discussion. You just kind of went for it, and unfortunately there was some kind of misunderstanding or miscommunication there. Energy around you: Two of Wands and the Strength. Lots of fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a fire sign or someone with strong fire in their chart. Someone is really needing to make a choice, make a decision here. Someone's deciding what to do, but they're not making a move at this point in time. So as you're listening to this person may be holding back a little bit. Certainly with the strength energy, they are really keeping a lid on their emotions. They're not wanting to wear their heart on their sleeve. They're not wanting to make any sort of decision just yet. They're still in that kind of contemplating mode. They're figuring out whether or not they want to continue with the current status quo or whether they want to do something new and move to the next level. But they're a little bit too comfortable where they are. This person may also be a little bit arrogant at times, be a little bit full of themselves. They are very, very, very aware of their own worth. And so they're not willing to, compromise readily for someone else or for a situation. So they are just really taking their time at the moment, but they're comfortable doing that. They're not feeling a sense of urgency. They're not feeling any, stress or any impetus to make this decision anytime soon. They're not in a rush. Okay, this person's not in a rush. Now, something definitely changes here as the month progresses, okay? Because I've given you a lot of there's a lot of frustrating energy going on here, I feel, at the beginning, even middle of the month. But by the end, we definitely have a change in circumstances. For some of you, there is someone new coming in, okay? For some of you, and it could be a younger fire sign, or someone who, even if they're not younger, they are just a little bit less, I guess, mature, or a little bit kind of more of a light-hearted energy. And it feels really, really good, okay? For others of you, yes, it could be an existing connection. It's like the spark kind of starts to come back a little bit. But generally, the energy is going to feel a lot more lighthearted towards the end of the month. There's this sense of fun. Let's not take things too seriously. You may be dealing with someone who makes you laugh a lot. And there's a lot of physical attraction going on. There's a lot of mutual physical attraction, right? 9 of Cups. Now, this is almost feeling like a wish kind of comes true. And with the 9 of Cups, and again, like I said, we've got some kind of an offer or gift coming in, and it's going to make you very, very happy. The 9 plus the Ace, we do get to a 10 of Cups. So we're not there yet, but we have the strong, strong potential now for a future of emotional happiness and contentment. It's like a situation just completely turns around, honestly. Or again, we've got this new person coming in, and it is just so much better. It feels so much better than anything you've experienced before. We do have the Sun here, so it's more Leo energy, right? We've got Leo energy with the Strength card, and we've got some fire sign energy here too. So this could be a Leo coming in, or if you're dealing with a Leo, the situation just gets so much more joyful and happy. Like I can't even believe the progression that we have here from the beginning to the end. That's why I'm feeling for some of you it is a new person coming in, but whatever the case is, if someone finally decides to make that decision, make that choice, it will, if it's an existing person that you're dealing with, it will actually be to let more of their inner light shine through. They're not going to be as reserved anymore. They're going to kind of let their feelings show. They're going to take off or take down this wall or take away whatever is blocking them from opening up. And it's going to feel really, really good. Now, what's interesting is that you're also getting a newfound sense of independence. You're feeling a lot better. Now, what I think you're also realizing, Virgo, is that you don't need someone else to help you. You don't need someone else financially. You don't need someone else to work on your passions or work on your business or your career or whatever the case may be. You can do it on your own. And sometimes when we have other people, when we try to partner with other people who are not on the same page as us, it's almost better doing certain things yourself. So you're coming to realize that, but it feels good. I'm seeing you feel a little bit more successful by the end of the month, successful in your own right. There could be something you were working on which finally brings you in a little bit more money, and so you're feeling a little bit more independent. There could be something that it feels like, oh, my hard work, even though it was difficult, it finally paid off, and I feel really good. But overall, I'm seeing a leveling up, and I'm seeing a leveling up in someone else around you as well, okay? Because we have this, it's almost like moving from a page, we move from the Two of Wands to the Page of Wands to the King of Wands. It's like someone is around you is maturing. So that's why for some of you, it may feel like a new start in an existing partnership or relationship or connection there. But yeah, very, very interesting progression. So make sure you kind of hang in there. Got a few flipping out here. Okay. So there's a situation requiring a lot more balance, okay? A lot more balance. And I'm seeing that there was a certain situation where you did not feel like you were getting what you deserved. So if that's in a relationship, you were putting in a lot more effort than what this other person was putting in. So you were giving a lot more, and this, other person was receiving a lot more than giving. So you're actually going to take some of that power back. I see there's going to be some kind of honesty here. You're also not going to be as willing to just, again, open up and give your emotions so freely. Not in a bad way. I don't see you completely closing off. What I see is that you're only going to give when you know you're going to get it back. You're not going to stupidly just keep giving and giving and giving and giving and giving when you're not getting anything back. At some point, you're going to cut off that generosity that you have. And that's going to be good for you, because all of a sudden you're going to be able to spend a lot more time building yourself, looking good, feeling good, spending the time on you. Now, that is going to only increase your level of attractiveness to others, even though may not be what you want. You may not be wanting to attract, but that's what the end result is going to be, of you spending a lot more time on yourself, and of you not being willing to settle for second best anymore. You want the best. You deserve the best. So there is someone, I feel, wanting to kind of now apologize, now wanting to come back in. It feels like the tables are turning a little bit, right? And that could be what this energy is about here with regards to you being a lot more independent. You've taken back a lot of your independence, and you're not as reliant on other people anymore. And there's something that you're also willing to just leave behind. So you're making a decision now whether it's time to move on from this situation, whatever was, still feels like you have a lot of emotional baggage in relation to, you're willing to just move on from that. So I see you really taking your power back this month, Virgo, which is great. I see a lot more happiness. I see a lot more fulfillment, and it could just be a lot more selfishness, but in a good way, because you need to take care of yourself and you need to think about your own needs and wants. But I do see someone around you either finally deciding to come around and be more generous and be more giving with their time and their emotion. possibly their money as well. If you're working at a place and you're not getting what you deserve, it may be time for you to move on. But I feel like you're going to be surprised. Someone's going to try and give you a counter offer, or be like, oh no, I agree, you deserve a lot more. But it may be too little too late. So it's going to be an interesting one. Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.